of round 2. And it's going to be all change at the top with Lundy still looking like he's on for the race win. Bringing the gap down at the moment to Finch as well, but he's got Morgan Ball also bringing the gap down. This could be crucial down the Hanger Straight because Ball doesn't have a penalty. You can see how close he is to Lundy. These two will be battling out on track. They're both going to have DRS down the Hanger Straight towards Stowe. And who's going to come out on top here? It could be any one of these three as Lundy goes to the outside. Ball to the inside, dives back across, can't quite. Almost got squeezed by his teammate. And Lundy retakes the lead on track. And I wonder if there'll be some teammates swapping over here with Ball getting past Finch. Both, of course, driving for Red Bull. But with Finch having a penalty, it would be in the team's best interest for Ball to get by. As we saw how close that got between the lead three. And what can they do? Bryn, in all of the chaos there, did manage to make his way up to P6. In fact, no, he was P6 before, so he's still chasing after Cadorn and Golo. But now, DRS going to be open for another short spurt. And will Jake Finch let Morgan Ball through? Not for the moment. They are just going to keep hounding Carter Lundy out front then. Running nose to tail round the field once more. And this could be anyone's race still as we head around on the penultimate lap. I just don't know who's going to win at the moment. Carter Lundy is currently out front. Of course, on the final lap of the race, is that where you want to be? Your rivals will have DRS. He could lose 1-2 positions if he's unlucky around the final tour of the circuit with the DRS. Taking a look now, Jake Finch dives up the inside into Stowe. Is Morgan Ball going to make the move? No, but he is going to be right on the back of Carter Lundy now. That could be really, really important for Red Bull. Now, you see, looked like he was looking around the outside there, Morgan Ball, and Alvaro's coming into this as well as Bryn and Cadorn and Golo go side by side into the Vale chicane as well, with Bryn coming out of that one on top. Onto the final lap of the race we go then. Morgan Ball all over the back of Carter Lundy. Carter Lundy hasn't set a foot wrong so far in this race. The ball has absolutely been his court, but now the ball is behind him in Morgan Ball, trying to take the race victory away from the McLaren driver with a little bit of help from his teammate as well. DRS coming up for the Red Bull as we head on to the Wellington Straight for the final time. Who's going to come out ahead as we head down towards Brooklands? We've seen so many position changes here, and one here could be crucial, but there isn't any crucially this time. They stay in formation. Finch at the lead with the penalty with Carter Lundy P2. Morgan Ball right on his tail in P3 with just the Hanger Straight to go for overtaking. Who wins this race? Morgan Ball is going to be trying everything he can, but of course, Carter Lundy's going to have the DRS down the Hanger Straight from Jake Finch. And that could save Carter Lundy and keep the race victory in his hands. Onto the Hanger Straight we go then, blasting through Chapel for one final time. Who's going to come out on top down through Stowe? I don't think Ball's close enough. I don't think he's close enough. Lundy dives to the inside of Finch into Stowe, but Ball isn't close enough. He's going to have to set off a P2. Carter Lundy moves past the Red Bull on the final lap of the race. Just a few corners to go for the McLaren driver. We've seen so many position changes, but it's Carter Lundy who's kept his nose clean, and it's Carter Lundy who wins in Silverstone. Morgan Ball takes P2, Alvaro promoted to the podium, thanks to the penalty for Jake Finch that dropped him all the way down to P10. And I need to catch my breath because what a fantastic race. Silverstone does not ever disappoint, and tonight was not an exception to that. Carter Lundy taking the race victory, but it looked like it may be in a bit of jeopardy with Morgan Ball, who has finished just behind him on the podium. And it will be changed at the top. Carter Lundy will go to the top of the standings after this one, with Eckelmeyer having to DNF. Not the race he would have wanted. Came into this with a pole position and a race victory last time out. Has to settle for a DNF at Silverstone. Can Eckelmeyer bring it back though next time out? We'll have to wait and see. But for now, your race winner in Silverstone, Carter Lundy in the McLaren. 26 laps, of course, around Silverstone. He's kept his nerve together. He kept it clean. and came out ahead. There we go. Alternate strategy call earlier on in the race. And it did work out. He's secured himself a nice haul of points. See Carter Lundy celebrating on the top step of the podium for the first time this season. He was denied somewhat cruelly by a late safety car last time out. Takes redemption this time. Carter Lundy wins in Great Britain. Here he is then, our race winner, Carter Lundy. Congratulations, a textbook race for you around Silverstone. Saw a lot of jostling, but you kept it clean and come away with a race win.
Well, a bit nervous right now. We're shaking. That was a great race.
It was indeed. We saw so many position changes for the lead. Was there ever a point in that race you thought, I'm going to win this, or was it constantly, ooh, I don't know, this could be anyone's race still?
Yeah, well, up until Paul spun, it was me, Paul, and Jake switching around, and I knew Jake and Paul had 5-second penalties from speeding, so I knew I could just use them as a buffer. If I stayed in front of them, the guys without penalties wouldn't get past. But then Paul spun or something, and then it got a bit more difficult. I was like, no, Morgan's gonna get me. I know Morgan has really good race pace. But from lap 20, it was me and the Red Bulls in the top 3, Morgan, Jake, and I. And I had a plan for the last lap from lap 20. I knew what I had to do. It had to be Jake, me, and then Morgan, and I had to get DRS down to Stowe. And yeah, it worked out perfectly.
It did indeed. Your first race win of the season after the late safety car sort of threw a spanner in the works last time out in Portimao. So it must feel good to get some redemption this time and take a victory around Silverstone.
Yeah, it does. I mean, my first win in PSGL as well. So I'm pretty happy right now. But yeah, I just gotta celebrate for a day and then head down for next week.
Yep, absolutely. Well, congratulations on the race win, Carter, and enjoy this win. I'm sure, based off what we've seen so far this season, you're in more the way it's going.
I really hope so.
Well, congratulations once again then, and I will let you get off and enjoy your race victory as we another driver interview.
Yeah, thank you. Bye.